All right, the government manufactured. What the f- is this? Do I want to watch this? This is just retarded.
Yeah. There's a lot of cope about this because I think it's really difficult to.
Do you have a real thing to say here?
Yeah,
You're not around.
Genuine point, not around. I think there's a lot of cope about this because it's actually very difficult to come to terms with the fact that the world is ending.
Wow. What do you think about that, Dan?
I wish I could talk to a person and not a script.
That's not a script. The world, like, there's genuinely, like, you know, like, there's a lot of places here that are not going to be inhabitable in 50 years, and that's, like, incomprehensible. Like, it actually makes way more sense to think it's a weather manipulation thing from the government.
Reminds me. I get it. I feel like I'm the guy. I get it.
Wait. Do you, like, do you disagree with the axioms I'm going to that with?
As more and more time passes, he will become more and more doomsday. Yes?
No, this is sincere. I'm a doomer. Like I
am too. I'm a prepper.
Okay, so
what do you know about prepping?
I don't know anything about prep. I'm not going to survive the doom.
Why not?
I don't want to survive the doom.
Who would want to survive in that world?
I'm going down with the ship.
That's the take of it.
Uh-huh.
You want to at least be able to survive 30 days, bare minimum. 90% of the population gone. Do you want to be among the last 10%, or do you want to be in the 90% that got killed?
Depressed rats, they don't really swim as long when you put them in water.
They give up and they die.
I would
because they're lonely.
I stopped swimming after like 3 seconds.
Do you want to be the only person?
I didn't say the only person.
You want to be
no.
1 of 10? No. You want to be 1 of 10?
Yes.
Why?
I'd rather live than die.
In a 10% survival world?
Yeah.
I don't think there's an objectively right answer here.
There is.
No, that is the objectively right answer.
All I can say is like I don't want to do it.
So you want to? So you
don't want to have any plumbers, any electricians.
Well, to be clear, you would have 1/10 the electricians.
There needs to be some guys like being like, okay, I'm gonna be the one that carries on the future of humanity. I don't mind that. It's just not gonna be me. You know.
It won't be you. So you want to die.
I don't have a fighting spirit. Yeah, I do want to die.
How fast?
Like ASAP.
These windows open.
Toss me out, baby.
You can toss yourself out.
Anyway, this was a real. That was a real. Do you think like this stuff is that what you're prepping for, or what? Like
I have no idea what this says, but it sounds like fucking insane psychotic shit. I haven't read it yet. It's without knowing anything. I haven't even read what's on the screen. I've read the first line.
Yeah.
I read must watch weather modification, and here's what I thought.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a psychotic retard that thinks the U.S. government makes hurricanes or some shit.
Today's psychotic retardation.
Psychotic?
Today's psychotic retardation.
Mm-hmm. I said I wouldn't do that to you, but I did.
Tomorrow's policy proposal.
No.
You know that they see the weather in Dubai, right?
They see the weather in America, too.
So why is this impossible?
Window.
And now Dan trolls. Dan got mad at JREG trolling. I engaged them seriously.
I'm not trolling.
And
what do you mean they see the weather? What does that mean?
Seed. Like I seeded your fucking mom, dipshit. The reason why you have so many fucking siblings that all look like me, motherfucker. Seed.
That's funny for you?
It's like the eighth. I like the consistency of the your mom jokes is like the eighth one I've heard today, and it kind of grows on you the more you hear them.
Thank you. I agree.
Well, I don't know why this is on the list. This is like probably an account with like fucking.
Because people unironically believe it.
114.
All right, people actually believe this.
No, there are more famous tweets that show people.
Really? To change the weather? That's right. Well, as Mark Twain once famously said, everyone complains about the weather, but no one ever does anything about it. Well, instead of doing a rain dance, we physicists are firing trillion-watt lasers into the sky to actually precipitate rain clouds and actually bring down lightning bolts. Go ahead.
Well, this fascinates me in part because, too, I remember reading the stories that China had used this during the Olympics, that the USSR had used this after Chernobyl to create rain clouds. I mean, did those really work then? We have some of these capabilities now?
Inconclusive. Even in the 60s, the CIA used this to bring down monsoons during the Vietnam War to wash out the Vietnam.
I'm so sorry. Wait, pause. I'm sorry. Hold on. Wait, I'm so sorry. Serious. Wait, serious question.
Do this, JREG.
No,
Please
don't do that. Please don't do that. It's cringe when he does it. He'll stop eventually.
That was a compromise.
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Did he say a 1,000,000,000,000-watt laser?
Yeah, he did.
Am I crazy or am I being racist? Is this guy a well-respected physicist?
Or is he a fucking moron?
No. Like, isn't this guy like a? Can somebody in chat tell me? Am I wrong?
Are you asking if that's a terawatt being shot into the sky?
Michael Cacao? Wait. he was a string theorist, so he's a hack of. Oh, he only did string theory. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought I saw that. I thought this guy because he just said in the '60s we were causing monsoons in the Soviet Union with lasers.
Okay, it's 100,000 megawatts.
Okay,
The data center I had did 2 megawatts, and that was a lot.
that's what I'm asking if that's what he really said or if he misspoke.
He's a fucking retard.
Okay, but I've seen him on videos where I thought he was like the credible science guy.
I guess he's a retard after all.
Well, or he became retarded.
I have a contrarian take here.
Okay, tell us about the trillion watt, 1 terawatt laser.
I don't know about that specifically.
Okay, but he said it that we're shooting that.
I don't know. We had a conversation earlier about how, you kind of feel like you're the last book that you read, and I feel like that all the time. I was listening to that, and I was like, he's probably onto something there. Don't know what, but like there's weather manipulation. They see it in Dubai, so maybe it's conceivable, right?
Not inconceivable.
Not inconceivable.
But then again, I am being a little bit on the credulous side right now.
I'm as credulous as can be.
How's your credulity right now, Dan?
Yeah. How is your credulity?
6 out of 10.
Okay.
I'm a 10 out of 10 credule.
10 out of 10?
I'm a 10 out of 10 credule.
I know you're not a 10 out of 10 because it's not possible to be a 10 out of 10 without being the actual definition walking.
Oh, you're right.
You can be maybe a 9 out of 10, depending on how liberal you want to get with the definition.
Okay, I guess I'm a 9 out of 10.
You're probably not even a 9 out of a 10, even using the most favorable terms.
If you didn't even know if you were a 10 out of 10, it's highly unlikely that you're a 9 out of 10 because a 9 out of 10 would know if he was a 9 out of 10 and not
He would
say
be
he
like
was a 10 out of 10.
dedicating his life to possibly becoming a 9.1 out of 10.
And if you say you're a 10 out of 10, you're probably like a 7 out of 10 at best.
You know Dunning-Kruger?
Yeah, you're on the top of Mount Bullshit right now, and we just brought you down a hill.
You're like a 0.5,
0.5.
Probably.
not even a 1.
I'm a 0.5 in credulity.
Yeah.
Actually, we've got a mutual friend who would say that you're probably a 1.
A 1 out of 10 on credulity.
No. You're a level 1. It's the bubble you're in.
Oh, bubble. You
Level
know about
1.
the bubbles?
Yeah,
He doesn't know about the
I do know
bubbles.
about the bubbles.
No, he
Oh, yeah?
doesn't.
Who does the bubbles?
Yeah, she was.
No!
Oh, my.
Stop.
Don't say the name.
Don't say, no more. Don't bring him up.
No name.
No!
No credit.
Stop.
No. We don't do that here. We don't reward bad behavior. No. You do it again.
Oh my God, I just realized something.
Yeah.
They're definitely friends. Absolutely, I can tell. I just
you
realized
are.
it. No, they are. They absolutely are.
What's wrong with her? Was there a problem with her?
Nope.
Was not supposed to like her?
No, except she would call you a level 1.
Well, I'll have you know that we actually talked, and I was a level 13 wizard. Mage. I don't know who we're talking about. Let's move on.
Do the next clip. Let's go.
This is pathetic. I thought I was
What?
getting, it's like I thought I was getting a Nintendo 64.
That's what we're getting.
and I got a Nintendo.
What does that even mean?
Wait, before we move on, can you guys give me a number of credulity to keep going with? Because I don't know for myself.
I would call yourself a 6 out of 10 at most for
6?
credulity. Yeah.
Okay, I'm a 6 credule.
What do you got?
I'll defer to my co-host.
Good.
All right.
Alleged.
Yes, no shit. This guy's a fucking retard. Wow. The government manufactured Hurricane Helene with lasers. Yes, if you believe this, what would you say to the people who believe this? There's a mix. There's a
6
mix.
out of 10 credulity.
There's a mix. There's those that are trying to profit that believe this. They don't believe it, but they're pushing it. Those are those who try to profit. And those that believe it, they're just unfortunately below average IQ. Susceptible to this type of...
Nonsense. Do you believe in
Nonsense.
IQ?
Do I believe in the concept of IQ? Yeah.
let me tell you
I
something
believe in
wild.
IQ.
You ready for this?
I think it's probably overrated, though.
If you take people in United States, not even Canada, just United States,
Uh-oh.
you divide them up, okay, by
How?
IQ.
Okay.
Okay, so like you have it, whatever amount of people there is here, and there's this average amount of the IQ in the middle. Mm-hmm. Okay, we would call that like, I know people like to say, oh, the average IQ, and it's like, it's different, but we're going on a different basis of average. Like the average, like we measured everyone's IQ in the country, and this is the average in the middle. You know what would
Okay.
be crazy?
What?
Half the people in this country would be below average IQ.
Yeah, that's not really how that works.
It is exactly how it works in my fucking definition that I just said, because I specifically said that it would be different in my example, because I said we're not going off of another basis of how people do average IQ. I said that we were going to measure everyone's IQ inside of the United States, and then off of that, we were going to make a definition in the middle. Off of
Okay,
that.
but if you're trying
I
to
even
shock
said
and
that.
awe with the concept, it doesn't really work.
It
if
does
you're like
work.
making your own thing. Hey,
It does work.
check this out.
No, it
okay?
does
not,
work.
Not in the normal definition, okay? But if you define things, okay, like I do, okay? and we say that anytime you've had a dead cell that you're dead, 100% of people in the United States would be dead.
You know the best part about banning people on YouTube is that when I ban them,
isn't that crazy?
They never get to have their message shown up in chat again.
Don't you think that's crazy?
You don't just get banned; it's you type.
I think
you
that's
don't know that you got banned, and your messages will never show to anyone ever again. And you'll type into the ether, and you'd be like, "Why does no one ever respond to me? That's weird."
Do you guys like each other?
What do you mean by like? Do you like your parents?
Do you guys have love for each other?
We love each other, yes. I don't know if we like each other, but we need each other. It's a symbiotic. It's like a Zog-Goyim relationship, okay? We work, one or the other. The slave doesn't work without the slave master, and the slave master can't exist without the slave. It's the dialectic.
Yeah, okay.
What's the next clip, Dan?
Okay. World leaders react to Israel killing Hezbollah leader Nasrallah. Here we go. Click. The Lebanese group pledges to continue its resistance to Israeli aggression. What's left? There ain't nobody left over there. We killed them all.
Yeah.
And I'm saying we. Why are you laughing? Yeah. Tap your nose again.
I feel like there's like a weird power thing going on.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I don't know what you mean.
It tells me to do things with the.
Do you like it when I tell you to do things?
I'm agreeable, so like I'm just aiming to please people, but then I feel like it can be taken advantage of.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm glad that like the both of us. I like telling people to do things. You like being told to do things.
I never said I liked being told to do things.
Do you see him just because he does something, he enjoys it?
Do
you think people enjoy working 40-hour horrible jobs every single week?
Monks do.
Is everybody a monk? Is that your average?
I'm just saying. You said does everybody? So, and I gave you an example, a counter.
Okay, yeah. There's not a lot of these Hezbollah people left because Israel's killing them all.
All of them.
All of them.
Have you seen the thing? The chart? The
yeah.
leadership?
They're bam, bam, bam. They're doing great.
We fucking killed them all.
Hell yeah.
You know why? Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around, find out. Hell yeah.
Boom. I had to do my part. I got called up for duty. It was rough. He did too. I saw him there. He was in the battlefield with me.
Instead of reading this article, can you do me a favor and close this out and go watch one more Hassan clip?
Sure. I know you love Hassan.
Yeah, just real quick.
I
Before
feel
you
like
get to
there
this
is something
video.
going on here. There must be something going on.
What's that puff piece one? Go ahead and click that tweet.
You already watched that.
No. The one above. Or his friend is writing an article on Aiden Rossman. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a world where you...
Excuse me. Real quick. It's time to listen to the song clip.
We probably shouldn't even talk about it.
I did not see whatever that link is there.
No, this is my friend who is the former senior editor of the Jewish Currents.
Okay.
He's a pretty solid journalist. He just sent me a text message about someone who just recently got unbanned by Twitch, talking to someone who will never get unbanned by Twitch, and they're doing denial of things that happened in history in World War II. I don't know. I don't want to say it. Never mind.
Oh.
I don't want to fuck up your stream.
Oh, we don't care about that stuff.
No,
we can talk about...
My normie friends, well, they're not normie, but like my not knowing anything about Twitch-ass friends and streaming-ass friends are fucking sending me text messages about tweets about fucking Sneeko and Aiden Ross doing Holocaust denial, making fun of them.
Let's be honest.
Wow.
I don't like that guy.
What, Nick? He's cool.
No, that guy.
Oh.
That Hassan fella? Not a fan of him.
Why don't you say something a little bit stronger that can be clipped?
I'm not.
Out of conflict. Look in the camera.
I dislike Hassan Piker. I don't like him.
Good.
More aggressive. Play it up for camera. You're an actor. Ready? Get in the scene. This guy just killed your parents.
Jesus Christ.
Hassan killed your parents.
Jesus Christ.
He's right over there. What are you going to say to him?
Dad.
No, you're a man. You're Liam Neeson in Taken.
Hassan Piker. I hate you. I hate you! Oh!
Okay, good job. All right, now play the JREG progressive video clip.
All right. What did you do?
Yeah, what did you do?
You have your own thing here.
Yeah, what goes on here?
You trolled.
Why did you troll them?
Why would you do that?
Oh, this is just my video. Okay.
Yeah, but why did you do this?
To
Wait,
defeat Israel.
Waiting.
Wow, how do we get this guy on our show instead of this guy? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, you can't.
You think I'm like a J cut? You think I'm like a bunch of like clips that are like 4 seconds long that I like edit together into like an 8-minute video?
What does
Can
that
I ask
mean?
you a serious question?
Yeah.
At Progressive Victory, is that you on the right?
Yeah.
How did you become Asian for this event?
I have Asian descent.
Did you shave your legs for this video?
I did not.
Okay.
Okay, go. Why did this video start at 12 seconds?
I don't know.
Okay, maximize this and go play it from the beginning, okay?
Yes, sir.
Wait, oh my God. Is that
What?
the same fucking shirt?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay,
Look at these. Look at this.
I like it. I actually
Not
like
ironed.
it. Plus the wife beater thing. Oh, you should iron your shirts though.
It's called tank tops, not wife beaters.
That could be a wife beater underneath, maybe.
I don't know what a that right here. That could be a wife beater underneath. I guess we'll find out.
You're
We'll
the
find out
wife
in
beater.
time.
Get it? I meant you are a wife beater.
That is wife beater.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
Yeah, I'm wearing a wife beater there.
Oh no, something else.
No. He knows. He just
I don't know,
meta you.
appealing towards people's better sensibilities, past the point, like doing a bit of a ruckus. It's kind of
I went to New York as a Canadian to do foreign election interference with a bunch of far leftists to defeat Israel, and no part of that sentence is a joke. This was all part of my plan to defeat Zog. Zog for...
See, audio out of sync more I'm retarded.
It's out of sync. I'm not a very good video editor.
No.
I
It's
want
part
you-
of the. It's part of the effect that he goes for.
Okay.
No, that's genuinely unintentional.
Did you not notice this until you published?
I didn't notice. I'm really not an audio or a visual guy at all.
You didn't know that your mouth was moving.
I straight up
The
didn't
audio-
notice. No, I didn't notice.
Okay.
Who cares?
I cared. I noticed. I cared enough to notice, but that's fine. Prime play.
I have a friend who's an audio guy.
the
He
purposes
noticed.
of this video is this dragon from TVO. Apparently, that's what happens when you search Zog on YouTube, so that's what I'm referring to, the dragon. Jamal Bowman was the far-left candidate that I became aware of due to his anti-Israel stance. Anti-Israel sentiment is very popular on the left, especially the far left, but it's also starting to become prominent with the far right. People who are anti-Israel for reasons that aren't necessarily why the left-wingers are anti-Israel, although there is some parallel. Politically, I'm an anti-centrist, which means I think we should destroy the status quo, and that's why I'm supporting Jamal.
I like to hear it.
Far left versus centrist. Smelly, stinky, dirty centrist.
I like to hear it.
So I started looking more into Jamal Bowman, and I was liking what I was seeing.
Pause.
What was the point of this? What's going on here?
Well, I mean, he's saying he hates centrists. What's up with that?
No, he's on a meta irony level. So what are we trying to convey here ultimately?
The truth of what I am actually trying to convey here is like it's you're asking a guy to there's like it's a Mandelbrot test. You look at it, you see what you want to see. But there's like an underlying message there, but I'm too scared to say it now. I feel like
I'm fucking shaking a magic 8-ball.
I feel like it wouldn't go well with the
for a
with
fucking
the
answer.
crowd.
Anytime I ask a goddamn
I feel
question.
like you guys wouldn't.
Is there anyone in there?
Message.
Is there any real thoughts in there? Give me something.
There is
drag
but
thought.
You guys aren't gonna like it.
All right, then fucking say it.
You're not gonna like it.
That's okay.
It's just anti-Israel. It's like just the whole thing is like I'm just anti-Israel in this entire video.
You're anti-Israel in this video.
Yeah, you say the Zog, like that's an anti-Semitic term.
Yes, I understand that.
Well, but it seemed like you were satirizing
I keep
the
enough
people that talk about the Zog. So are you satirizing people that are anti-Israeli, or are you just anti-Israeli, but it's so goofy it comes across as satire, but it's seriously a critique of Israel? Well,
I've never told a joke in my life.
like when I say Hitler was he had some points. Am I making fun of myself for saying something so dumb? Am I making fun of Jewish people by agreeing with Hitler? Am I making fun of people that are Nazis that would say that, and it's obviously stupid? Or am I making fun of Jewish people that would accuse me of being anti-Semitic, so I'm so outwardly anti-Semitic, it comes off as a joke, but it's actually used to mask the fact that I am anti-Semitic by way of meta-ironic humor that's unassailable because it's so obviously stupid, and I would be laughing at the obvious stupidity for it, except for the fact that I genuinely do think he had some good points.
We're speaking the same language.
Yeah.
We're speaking the same language
Okay.
there. Level 0, sincerity, I'm saying what I mean. Level 1, irony. I just say the opposite of what I mean. And you know what I'm talking about pretty clearly. Level 2, you start getting like meta-ironic, and it's like, what does it mean? You guys start doing that pontification thing you were doing there, and that gets annoying pretty quickly.
Don't worry. I've watched your video on this like 4 years ago.
Right, yeah. And then if we were to go to like level 3, eventually you start getting tired of the pontificating, and you're like, okay, I have to... People are calling me out on being like a nihilist or something, so I have to like actually start pushing something.
Are you a nihilist?
No, because I'm actually pushing something with all the videos that I do.
Really? What's that?
You're not gonna like it. It's like pan-radicalism, and like the radicals don't like Israel, so I adopt that.
You don't like Israel?
No, because the far
some
left
radicals
and the far right
like Israel.
Yes, but those aren't like in the mainstream, so I can't appeal to them. There's not enough of them.
What does mainstream mean to you?
What I see on the internet.
Well, doesn't that depend on where you go on the internet?
I mean, do you disagree? Do you think the far left and the far right, they hate Israel, right?
Yeah, they do, but on the internet, it feels like those voices are the loudest, so that would make them mainstream on the internet, right?
On the internet, yeah.
I mean, when I say like it's an extremist position on poll to hate Jews, no, that's like the mainstream
true.
position on 4chan on poll on the politics board, right?
That's true. We had this discussion a little bit earlier today. And
they don't know that. That video might not come out for weeks.
Right,
it might not come at all, depending on...
True. Well, I'll recap it quickly. Is you basically made the argument that, like, extremism is sort of the status quo because everyone's just, like, radical and insane on the internet, and, like, you are actually being contrarian by advocating for
the status quo.
Things. Yeah. And JJ makes the same argument. And actually, I think JJ is genuinely pretty contrarian, so I'm sensitive to that.
Okay. Do you think he just comes off as contrarian because you're the contrarian?
No, I think JJ adopted a contrarian mindset for, like, 20, 30 years ago, but now he's like genuinely like his status quo perspective of 30 years ago is contrarian now because it's like no one
maybe the status quo is like changed.
Status quo. Yeah, I think so.
So then it wouldn't be contrarian.
It's gotten more radical. It's gotten more extreme.
And I think JJ's position is better than yours.
Well, obviously you think that you're aligned with him as a status quo person.
I bet if you watch my conversation with JJ, he wasn't a contrarian to me. We genuinely connected.
Well, you guys agreed because
because we're one. We have a symbiotic relationship.
Perspectives.
I don't know if it's symbiotic. Do you guys both exist off each other?
You're like
mindful.
I like seeing you guys talk actually.
You should have.
Because you watched the talk, or you just bullshit?
He watched it.
I watched it.
He absolutely
I watched
did.
my friends' things.
He watches every single video that JJ does. That's why he talks like him.
Is that true?
It's not true.
Okay.
But I actually no, I liked it because I remember you said you had a tweet at some point where you're like, I need more friends over 30 or whatever. And I felt that, like I think that it's really important to have friends.
But you're not over 30.
Relate to. I'm not. No, I mean, like, this isn't it. But like,
so maybe you don't deserve friends over 30 until you've made it there.
No, I'm not saying I want friends over 30. I'm saying it's important to have friends your own age that you can relate to on like a level of like what you're doing. That's like my entire thing.
Like JJ and me.
Yeah, like I liked seeing that. I thought that was a good. I'm glad you guys connected and had a good time.
Good. Me too.
Well,
what do you want to watch next?
I don't know. This guy right here seems a little frisky.
What do you mean frisky?
I don't know. Well, so you canvassed with the far left to defeat Zog. Is this an ironic video?
Didn't you follow the conversation?
I mean, that's what I did. That's what I did.
I know that you did that.
So, like, what part of it is ironic? What are you asking? Is the whole thing ironic? There's like a level. I did some performance art, I guess.
Performance art,
a little bit.
A little bit, but like the performance art that I do is the whole point is like everything I've done has bled into my identity. Like I am what I'm doing. I don't know if there's.
That's not good. Is there anything left of you that has an original thought?
Do you know what he's like?
Where is the you? Where does the performer stop in the you? Remember we were talking about this.
Hold on. Do you know what movie is like? The Prestige.
Oh.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It is, exactly.
I was saying it also. A little bit like Andy Kaufman and Sam Hyde. Like if you're
No, not Andy Kaufman.
Why? He played his character
because
all day.
that guy is actually deep and thoughtful and meaningful.
I mean, he did make
He's
it
just an
art.
edgy contrarian.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Do you feel you're a contrarian? You would just go against whatever is the norm?
Is, for sure. He just says he sides with extremists. What is extreme but a reaction against what's not extreme?
But if the extreme is the status quo, I'm actually just like really agreeable.
Yeah, but the extreme hasn't become the status quo yet. You said it yourself. That's why they're extreme.
Wait, so are you outside of the status quo or not?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm outside of the status quo by being the status quo. It would be like being a normal person in the world of Courage the Cowardly Dog. I would be abnormal.
You know who Courage is?
I watched it when I was a kid. It actually freaked me out a lot.
Why? It should.
It was a scary... What? Wait, no, go back. Why'd you say it should?
Because that's the future of America. What's next on the list of links?
Okay. Well, I guess we're not going to watch this.
We watched some of it.
Okay.
Wait. Can you scroll for a second? Did we miss any Hassan clips?
Can I stop here? Can I stop and just like examine what's going on?
Yes.
Is there a love for Hassan?
No.
But
While you answer that, I'm going to get another drink.
But like he clearly gives you a lot of dopamine when he's wrong.
Okay, I get a lot of dopamine from crack cocaine. Does that mean I have a love for crack cocaine?
Crack?
So?
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Thank you. There's not. Have you ever done crack
Is he like
before?
crack?
No, I'm just saying that like I was demonstrating the absurdity of your statement.
What is the fixation on Hassan?
There is no fixation on Hassan.
But like we watched 5 Hassan clips and then you're like, okay, I want to watch
because he's
another
big in the
Hassan.
news right now. If you would have come here on a day when Mount Vesuvius had exploded, would you be interrogating us about how obsessed we are about volcanoes?
I'm not even saying it's a bad.
I never said you said it was a bad thing. I'm just remarking on how strange it is that you happen to criticize the first segment we have by assuming that we're obsessed with the segment.
It's a lot of Hassan.
Yeah, because he was big in the news right now.
For the Houthi thing and the
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Hezbollah thing.
Yeah. Is that vodka?
No, it's a gin and tonic. It would have ice in it if the fucking refrigerator
Just fucking
was
flip
plugged
the fuse box.
Well, just leave it on in the first place.
No,
next time.
because then the ice maker's like, while we're in the middle of a fucking show.
Why?
What? There's no answer up there. I don't know what the fuck you're looking for.
Get ice cube trays.
It's not the fucking chess show. Fuck, what's the name of it? God, that would have been a good insult.
What show?
Who's the girl who saw the fucking chess games on the ceiling?
I guess I'm interested in this.
Excuse me. We were... the Queen's Gambit. It's not the fucking Queen's Gambit. At the beginning, I
didn't
pretend I
think
had
that was that good.
Look.
No, the show or my joke?
The show.
Look.
Oh, okay, true.
You flew me down from Canada.
Yeah.
I came to Miami, beautiful city. Been having a great time.
Good.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a great time.
I like to think that we're. You know what? I hope that we're giving this guy more shit than he's got before. Do you think we are or not?
I don't know.
Is there anyone that's ever given him shit for all this bullshit?
This is like
before?
all my conversations.
Probably all of
with
his
JJ.
friends.
No, because he probably doesn't do it with his friends because they know better and they won't be his friends if he.
I
keeps doing it.
seriously do. He absolutely
No, he
does.
probably
He does
doesn't.
it. He does it. He does it.
He doesn't
does.
do it with his friends because he wouldn't have friends if he was like this all the time.
No, but they like him. They're like, oh, that's just JREG, dude.
No.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, because then he would show up one day and he would be like, I hate black people. And be like,
That's the whole point of being a goofball, so that you can actually do
yeah,
crazy
but then they can't
shit.
go out with him that day and be like, okay. it's
Why
just-
can't they go out with it? They're like, that's
because they don't
JREG.
know-
He's
they don't know
random.
they don't know the person behind the face.
You don't have to know the person behind the face. You get this ease.
Then it means nothing.
It's imagine you can befriend a thing that can be whatever you want it to be at any point in time.
Yeah, but
you can make
it
them.
can't be what you want it to be. It's whatever it wants to be at that moment.
No, because you can always reclassify whatever they do in whatever way you want.
You think
so when
we can make
JREG
him?
says something that you like, you can agree with it. And when he says something you don't like, you can go, he's being ironic. It's the perfect friend.
Yeah, but that doesn't work though.
It does work.
We have to make him do what we want to do.
No, you don't understand. Anything he does can be reframed as something we want it to be.
Really?
So when this episode ends, you and I can choose.
So when he says he hates Israel, that's a joke.
It could be.
But when he says he loves Hezbollah, that was ironic.
Maybe. Exactly.
So he's always agreeing with us.
If we want him to be.
If we want him to be.
So right now, when this episode ends, we could go, oof, that was like really cringe. Or we could say, that was epic. But whether it was or wasn't is our choice because of the ironic disposition that he takes. So in a way, he's like the perfect anything. Do you understand?
He's really kind of like nothing though, you know? Like,
Well, nothing and anything are kind of synonymous in that way, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like a hollow husk of a whatever we want him to be.
But a husk in the best way because we can fill that with whatever content we choose to do so.
Is there like a person you think behind there, or you think it was like kind of like one of the AI ChatGPT things?
Well, then the real question is anybody a person? Because we can all misinterpret each other at all points in time.
I can't really trust like other people.
Because two different people can have different opinions on the same actions from the same person. So in a way, JREG is like a stand-in for anybody, right? Yeah, I guess in a way it is kind of like Charlie Kaufman. I feel like Synecdoche, New York, everything is the replaceability of people and things and scenes and places. And
You guys ever think about suicide?
sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, play the next clip.
Okay.
All right.